Alright guys, we are back with another mod showcase here on my channel, and I am your host, the Gaming Vault. Now, this mod that we will be going over is a potions mod. Now, these potions can be used for a variety of things, all of which are going to be right inside this barrel, right over here. But, yeah, let us get started. Obviously, as you can see, Gaia Potions mod, Potions barrel. This is the only thing you need for this mod, because as you can see, all the potions are lined up perfectly right here for you. Obviously, 700 inventory slots, huge amount, and I'm all for that. I mean, with the amount of potions that you can create from this mod, 700 is probably around the right number. But we're just gonna be kind of going over some of the newer ones, I'm sorry, not newer, some of the more vital ones for Ark Survival Evolved, which would obviously be taming. Obviously the taming potion. Force feed this potent potion to a creature for instant taming. Tame creatures effortlessly and efficiently with this powerful concoction. Now, obviously it does take a fair bit. 24 major berries, 8 stimulants, 12 cooked prime meat, 8 narcotics, and 1 water. Now, obviously, this is a late game potion. As you can see, the minimum survival level requirement is 75. But obviously, once you hit 75, getting all of these things is no problem. But this is obviously one of the most important potions that this mod has to offer. And being that it is one of the most important potions this mod has to offer, I would say that the crafting requirements are really not that bad. To be level 75, I mean, I would rather get all of this stuff done, and it would be just so easy. It's honestly not even a problem to get cooked prime meat, stimulants, like nothing. Obviously with the taming, it's important, so people are going to be more focused on that one a lot. The toxic is another one. Temporary shield yourself or your dino from 300 seconds for the perilous poisons of plants, mushrooms, radiation, bees, swamp fever, leeches, and electric shocks. This is just an all-around good potion to have if you're going in the swamp or in the ocean, anything like that. Not too hard to create, not too hard to craft either. I mean, angler gel, you only need 4 of it, and angler gel is probably the most difficult one to get out of these crafting requirements. At level 25, it would not be that difficult to get long grass. At level 25 to get angler gel would be a bit much, however. But I mean, with the effects that this potion has, I definitely think it would be worth it. I mean, you could have this 300 seconds in the swamp, in the ocean, with the eels, the bugs, the leeches, all that stuff. I mean, just completely wipes it out. It's a great potion to have if you're going on like a swamp trip, or if you're going down in the ocean for a cave or an artifact. I mean, even like I said, bringing these in caves and artifacts would be perfect as well. Lots of bugs, lots of diseases in there. And level 25 for something that could be used way later game is fairly good. So I'm not too mad about this crafting recipe and all this stuff either. So this is going to be another important one that people would definitely need to keep an eye on. Oh, wrong one. Taming, toxic, summons is a good one. Summon this one here. Obviously summons a common tame creature instantly by consuming this item. Bring forth loyal companions with just a sip. Obviously you would want to be in open spaces for this, because there's no telling what kind of creature you would get. Rare flowers, not a problem to grab. Narcotics, not a problem. Stimulants, not a problem. Only thing would be a problem at level 25 is the stimulants and the cooked prime meat. But other than that, this is a fairly simple potion to have, and it is a great way if you're looking for just something fun to do, see what kind of random creatures you get. But again, or if you're in desperate need of a common tamed creature. But again, this is just the basic summon potion. Here we have the rare. Now, the rare summon potion, it looks to be double the crafting materials for the regular summon potion, which again, not a problem. Only thing different I note is the 25 crystal. But again, at level 50, crystal's not hard, stimulants not hard, cooked prime meat not hard, rare flowers are not hard either. But they do get a rare tamed creature. Unfortunately, I really can't say what the tier ranking would be for this potion, because it says common tamed creature here, but I don't know what exactly common entails, unless it's like trikes, parasaurs, dillos, dodos, things like that. And then obviously rare tamed creature could be T-Rex, Raptor, Therizno, Thylacoleo, just creatures that have an upper level to them compared to the common ones like the trike, the dodo. You know, I mean, that's the best way I could describe it to you without having a list in front of me of what the rare and common tiers would include. But again, not that hard to make. Moving on, obviously this is the water creature. Now, at level 75, cooked prime fish meat, not a problem. Narcotics wouldn't be a problem. Angler gel would be a little bit of a challenge because the squids are horrid in terms of trying to get that. But again, water creatures, megalodons, Ichthyornis. I don't know if it's gonna do a Mosa, but again, I could be wrong. It doesn't say what kind of tiered creature, it just says tamed water creature. So I would like Megalodon, Mosa, Plesiosaur, Anglerfish, Coelacanth, things like that could be well within the range for this water summon potion. But again, if you are looking to get Angler Gel, the Toxic Shield potion would most likely be perfect. You do only need 4 Angler Gel to make this potion. So it would most likely be better if you made a Toxic Shield, then went up here to this one. But again, moving on from this one here. We'll do weight. Okay. Strengthen your muscles with this enhancement, granting you a temporary 10 times increase in weight capacity. Enjoy the capacity for 150 seconds. This is not that hard to make. Obviously, you only need level 5 to do it. So your best bet, if you want to really use this potion, your best bet is to make more than one. A lot more than one, obviously. But stimulants are not that hard. It would take a basic setup to get stimulants. All you would need is crop plots, you know, the seeds and all that stuff. But again, once you have that, this potion is, again, no issue. All it is water, and then 8 Tinto, Amar, and Mijo berries. Not that hard. We're gonna look at the XP. Obviously, XP is increased by 5 for 60 seconds. Not hard. The only thing that would be remotely challenging is the Chitnal. But in order to make this, you do need to be level 75. So once you're at level 75, getting Chitnal should be no problem. Again, water, Amarberry, Tintoberry, cooked meat, Azulberry. Basic game stuff here. What is this? The stuffed. Ah, okay. Again, not hard. Water, Mijo, Tinto, Amar. Minimum level requirement is level 15. I'm trying to really focus on the ones that people would use. Maturation would be a good one. Instantly mature your baby down to 100% imprint quality and will also be 100%. Oh, wait a minute. I read that wrong. Sorry. Instantly mature your baby down to 100%. Imprint quality will also be 100%. And upon consumption, will max the dino's health and food. Now, this can be a little tricky. You do need rare mushrooms and you do need rare flowers. Again, rare mushrooms are not hard to find. Rare flowers not hard to find, but it's the act of going to get. That is. At level 50 though, these should be no problem. I mean, cooked prime meat, stimulant, Mijo berry, narcotics. Other than the rare flowers and rare mushrooms, all that other stuff is base game. So again, another very, very important potion that reacts instantly. Perfect for solo players who don't have the time to sit and wait for imprinting to go through and risk not having the comfort food or any other kind of kibble. But we did maturation. We are going to do sedative. This powerful potion induces a deep slumber instantly by refilling torpidity to 100%. Again, level 25, Bijo, narcotic, Azul, water. Not hard. If anything, I would recommend using this over regular base game narcotics, purely because it refills it to 100%. So if anything, what you do is you sit and you wait until it goes all the way, almost all the way down before using one of these potions. Being that they're not that hard to make, it should be no problem to have a couple, you know, in your inventory whenever you're out taming. It should, it's become second nature to me with how much I use this mod. But again, most people don't play with mods, so just my recommendation. Let's go after healing. Obviously, healing divides into two sections, Dino and Player. Look at Player first. Alright, there seems to be different. Strong Player Health Potion, recover with 100% health boost upon consumption, is suitable for player consumption only. Not a problem. Ugh. Minimum survival level requirement is very steep. 75. I guess that makes sense though, because it is an instant recovery of 100% of your health. To craft it, cyan berry, bird berry, magan berry, tinto berry. Not overly complicated there. Moving on, first aid, mild health recovery potion, 50% health, level 50. Only requires 6 of each of the berries. That's not horrible. Weak player health potion. Recover with a 25% health boost upon consumption. Minimum level requirement is 25. That's pretty good. Tinto berries, cyan, verd, magan, all 3 apiece. But this is the basis here. Again, once you hit level 75, these are not that hard. But again, it's the act of getting to level 75. Now, moving on to Dino. Obviously, strong Dino health, going to be the same kind of thing, with just some different requirements here. Obviously, the blood packs are going to be a bit interesting to get. Stimulants, not hard. All the berry stuff, not hard. 50% health boost, Dino consumption. Again, 25 berries apiece. 7 stimulants, 1 blood pack. It's going to be the same process throughout the whole thing. Again, kind of basic, kind of similar, easy to follow. Crafting. Apply your crafting with 5 times boost for your crafting speed for a duration of 300 seconds. Not horrible. 15 decent crafting requirements. I like it. Lust. Okay, so you would offer this to somebody to get them to reduce mating time instantaneously. Wonderful. Saber's not hard, stimulant's not hard, fiber's fiber. The only thing that might be a little difficult is the sap, but I believe once you're in late enough game, that can come almost easily. Even if you're just at level 50, if you really put some work in, you could probably do it. I mean, I know tree sap is most common in the redwoods, and redwoods are very, very dangerous, so level 50 might be a good way to do it. You know what, we'll go across the S's here. Strength potion. 5 times damage boost for 120 seconds. Hello, that's perfect for a boss fight. Mijos, stimulants, cooked meat, rock root. Again, getting some of these vegetables is relatively easy once you're at these levels. I don't know about level 25 though, but again, it's not complicated. Stealth. Temporarily vanish from sight with this potion, rendering yourself invisible to both players and creatures for 2 minutes. Navigate your surroundings undetected for a discreet advantage. Hello. Minimum survival requirements. Level 50, long grass, sabaroot, cooked meat, mijo berries. I would say this would probably be something that people would use going into artifact caves, going in, probably not water caves, maybe. Definitely artifact caves though. I do think that would be the best place to use this. You could probably make more of these, more than one, consume them every so often just to keep yourself invisible from all of the bugs, the baddies, and the ugly that is no doubtedly in those artifact caves. Stamina. Playing 100% stamina. Level 5, again, not hard. I think... What is this sonar? Oh, okay. This would definitely be useful. Gain a temporary ability to scan your surroundings for creatures, providing 60 seconds of heightened awareness. That would be a good one to have in the redwoods as well when you're looking for tree sap. You could use this, and you could obviously make more than one. You could use this to keep an eye out for thylas, perlovias, anything that's gonna, come out of the bushes and want to eat your face. But again, level 25 minimum requirement, stimulants, charcoal, tinto berries, not a hard thing to make. Now, this is probably one of the most important ones. Vanish. Reduce a dino's food and stamina by 75% with this item. Minimum survival requirement, level 50, only takes stimulant, sabaroot, fiber, and water. But this would be great for if you wanted to use regular taming methods instead of the instant taming potion that this mod also provides. But again, that comes with, I don't want to say it comes with downsides, but it kind of does, because who doesn't like instant taming? But again, if you do want to keep more so the realistic effect of the taming, the Famish potion is definitely something for you. What is the gillyweed? Huh. Alright. Gain a temporary aquatic boost with this elixir for 300 seconds. Your underwater movement speed will be increased by 3. Best consumed when underwater. Yes, obviously. Level 25 only. Angler gel might be a little difficult at that level. Fiber, not a problem. Water, not a problem. Insulation. Okay, this would be good for going to get wyvern eggs. Good for traversing cold biomes, good for wyverns, good for anything in the desert. Just an overall good potion to have when you're in heightened weather conditions. Honestly, not that hard to make either. Mijo berries, rock root, azul berries, narcotics, and water. I mean, the rock root might be a little tricky at level 25, but everything else shouldn't be a problem at that level. So, we're gonna be moving on. Gain your... Alright. Grant you the ability to see in the dark for a minute. At level 25, again, not that hard to make. Amar, Tinto, Mijo, 8 apiece. Stimulant, 4. That's not horrible. What is pacifying, I wonder? Huh. Okay. Apply this to any baby to halt its aging process. Keep your adorable companions in their useful state for as long as you desire. Again, level 25, not a hard crafting recipe. I just really don't see the point in using it. Free fall. Strengthen your leg muscles and enjoy temporary immunity to fall damage for 60 seconds. Leap fearlessly and land without a scratch. Not a hard thing to make at level 5. The narcotics would be a bit difficult at level 5, but again, that's whatever. Obviously, you wouldn't be making this potion at level 5, but Mijo and Azulberry, 6 apiece. Not hard. Frog. Temporarily emulate a frog's leaping abilities and take no fall damage for 60 seconds. Jump freely and land gracefully with this unique enhancement. So this one would probably be good with the free fall one. It takes the same crafting process, same survival requirements. Obviously the gender potion is self-explanatory. Gender change in your dino. Gender cannot be changed for another 21,600 seconds. I don't know why that number, but okay. Speed, obviously kind of self-explanatory. I believe that is all of them. So that is where we're going to end off this episode, guys. I do have the player death potion that I'm going to take, and just to show you what it does. We're going to toggle orbit camera, and instantaneous death. Almost the same like tearing out your implant. But again, guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to let me know down in the comments, and as always, I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace!